Have you ever watched so much internet porn that you start picking up conversational Japanese? It's not even words you can use in Japan. It's like, Watashi wakaka tsukuru. You're so old, I'm so young. Kore wa mashigate yamasu. You're my teacher, this is wrong. Sorry wa sushi, that's not sushi. There's a million porn films on the internet. When I was growing up in the 70s, there was one porn film. Everybody knew the title. Anybody remember?
Deep Throat.
Oh, Deep Throat. You got that shit on Blu-ray, don't you?
8-track.
8-track. Deep Throat. Deep Throat was so famous that a source in the Watergate investigation took it as his name. Deep Throat. You couldn't get away with that with today's porn titles. It's like, Bob Mueller, we've called you here to ask who your source was in the Trump investigation. Well, Senator, he had an alias. Well, Director Mueller, what was the alias? Well, it was, his stepmom never saw this coming. S-C-U-M. Well, I'll tell you about myself, I have some hobbies. I like putting on a red shirt, going to Target, and giving people wrong directions. Kristen was talking about Alabama. I just moved up here, no lie, from 5 years in Alabama. Just moved back up here in May. Thing about Alabama, the thing I learned is how you can tell you're in the Deep South. You know you're in the Deep South if you can see a Waffle House restaurant while you're looking out the window of another Waffle House restaurant. Thing I like about the Deep South, they got good truck stores. I got a truck when I'm from the city. I don't like big truck stores. I was talking to this guy, he had a dent in his Dodge Ram. I have a dent in my Dodge Ram bumper. I said, how'd you get that dent? Well, me and the boys were towing the Bayliner down to the Cahaba River. It started raining, we were on a 12-degree grade hill. We had to flip that bitch around, turned it into mud, backed up into a coniferous tree, might have been deciduous, I don't know, but it knocked the shit out of that bumper, I'll tell you what. How'd you get the dent in your bumper, son? Well, I was in the Taco Bell drive-thru lane, and they forgot my sauce, I had to back that bitch up. I had a heavy yellow pole, might have been white. I don't have that problem anymore, though. I'm ready. I am ready. Have you noticed they started writing on these packets? It's like, I'm an 11, problem solved, next level, watch me. Since when did my taco sauce get better self-esteem than me? I don't know. What else you got on Blu-ray, son? I dated a little in Alabama stuff, though. Because when you date in Alabama, when they find out you're a northerner, they get defensive, trying to prove they're not racist and dumb. This woman told me, I was 13 before I first heard the N-word. Knowledge. This other girl dropped me when she found out I wasn't famous. You mean you're not Peter Griffin? Hello, it's Piper. I just want a new power. Not Peter Griffin. This other girl, she used my least favorite phrase in the world. It is what it is. Don't you hate that? That's the laziest phrase. I got her back though. She asked me, Herricane, does this dress make me look fat? Well, it is what it is. Stepmom didn't see that coming. I'm still trying to date up here. It's a little more sophisticated. I asked this woman who she liked to listen to. She said Cardi B. I said, me too. My cardiologist, Barry. I don't got how to dance. I got atrial fibrillation. That's heart disease, son. I like to watch TV. Have you ever seen that show on A&E called Intervention? Yeah. With the drug addicts? There's some screwed up people on that show. They showed this one poor woman. They show everything on this show. A multiple addict. They showed her shooting of heroin. Then she did a line of coke. Then she did crystal meth. Then she poured herself a vodka and coke, but they had to blow out the coke can because you can't show everything. But I got problems too. I'm a big guy, I know. But give it up for me. I was on the scale this morning. I'm down 150.
All right.
Yeah, I hit that button that converts pounds to kilograms. That metric shit is great. I'm moving to Canada. The problem with being a big guy is you stop going on the scale, and then you can't tell how big you're getting. Well, I found another way to tell. I call them fat milestones. Certain fat milestones you can tell how big you're getting. For instance, do you now sit down to vacuum? Fat milestone. Have you started training for the mall? Do you have more elastic in your pants than in your underwear? Has little Debbie asked you to friend her on Facebook? Has Yelp given you a 5-star review? Have you ever sung "She's My Cherry Pie" to an actual cherry pie? Fat milestone. I'll leave you with this. I'm a little over time, but I'll leave you with this. It's tough to date when you're a big guy. It's hard to read signals from women. The other day I was talking to a girl. We were talking for like an hour. She was laughing at my jokes. We were getting along great. So I thought I could get up to the next level, right? I went up to her and I was like, I think things are going well. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind going on a date with me sometime. She looked at me and said, "Not until you lose weight." I said, "That's funny. I was planning on dating you until I lost weight." That was a cruel thing to say to me, wasn't it? I told her, "You shouldn't talk like that till you've walked a mile in my shoes." She was like, "You should walk a mile in your shoes. Maybe 2 miles. Do some crunches." I said, "Bitch." It is what it is. My name is Herricane. Good night. Thank you very much. Bow to the Herricane, everybody. Woo! What's happening, my cabin?